nobody really understands how generational Nikola Jokic really is. I mean, for example, it doesn't matter who he's going up against, whether it's Steven Adams, whether it's Alpi, whether it's Wemby. The defense is always going to fire, right? And what that means is essentially a double team from the top of the key. So usually when they get Nikola Jokic in the post right here, they have Jamal Murray at the top of the key. The reason they do that is because they know, once again, teams are going to send fires, which is a double team from the top of the key because they want to get the ball out of Nikola Jokic's hands, okay? Now, why is that generational? Well, it creates so many opportunities for his teammates, and he's such an unselfish player. Right here, we draw that fire or that blitz or the double team, and boom, we get him to overcommit, quick kick, and now Jamal Murray gets a spot up three. Love it, love it, love it, right? Now, the reason nobody really understands it is because I feel like a lot of people take it for granted, right? This dude is one of the best players, like, IQ-wise, I don't think there's anyone like Nikola Jokic. I really don't. Maybe Luka, but we need to understand we are witnessing greatness, and I wanted to break down some of this film. Before we really dive into it, by the way, hit the like button if you can. Helps out so much. Also, hype the video. This is a new YouTube feature. Helps out so much. If you want more of these videos, let me know. Let's dive in. Now, he can even be utilized off-ball offensively as well. So right here, we're going to see this off-ball screen here set for Nikola Jokic to kind of get to the top of the key, to maybe even get the basketball in a certain area of the floor that he likes, right? So boom, they get a quick little switch, but they don't want to fully switch because they understand that once again, they'll get Jokic into the post, they'll create a double, and then boom, just like that, we have another open three. So they quickly switch and then switch back, right? Now, as Nikola Jokic gets that separation, you see him plant that right foot into the ground. All that does is keep Alpi kind of frozen, right? He's playing the drive, so he doesn't fully bite up. It gives Jokic a little bit of separation. All he needs to pull this shot up with zero problem at all. I mean, I'm going to call this wide open because there's no real contest to the ball. There is a hand up, but when the ball is coming out, there's no real contest. Easy shot, easy bucket. Those are the plays that make him so special, right? Quick jab, keep him back. Perfect, right? And these are things you don't really notice in the game when it's happening so quickly. But man, when you watch the film, you can really see, like, this dude is just different. Very helpful in the pick and roll situation, even if it's a regular pick and roll or if it's an inverted pick and roll where he's the ball handler and Jamal Murray is the screener, but he draws a lot of attention from the defense. And right here, we're going to set the screen. We're going to do a really good job forcing Alpi to overcommit. You see Alpi actually look back at his other defender because he is trying to see, do I have to switch this? Do I have to overcommit to the switch, or is my guy in a good spot where he can kind of get back in front? Nope. Jokic does a great job forcing the switch, immediately rolling to the basket, putting the defense in a tremendous downfall because they have no idea how to guard this. We're rolling Jokic to the basket. They're going to draw a little bit of weak side rotation, right? You got Ahmed Thompson, who also needs to cover the roll to the basket. If not, they're going to get a nice opportunity, right? So he's going to pump. He's going to act like he's going to pass the ball to Jokic. We get two guys over committing to Jokic downhill. And then now Jamal Murray has leverage on his man, steps into a floater, and gets that thing to go. Now, again, he doesn't do anything crazy on the play, as in Jokic, but he helps out so much. He draws so much attention to this defense. It goes unnoticed, man. It really does. At least I, as a basketball fan, want to be grateful for what I'm able to watch every single day with Nikola Jokic because, quite frankly, he might not play forever, okay? So don't take anything for granted. This dude is really damn good. Here we go once again. We get this post up, and I told you before, it didn't matter who was guarding him. They are taught, right? Ime Udoka, any team, is taught. Whenever he's in the post, get the ball out of his hands. Okay, so what do you guys think is going to happen right here? You already start to see it. Reed Shepherd is going to double. And when he doubles, what do you think we're going to do? Look, we're overloading the right side of the floor. The reason we do that is because we know if they help out from the top side, no one's going to be fast enough to rotate over to Cam Johnson. Right, so boom, they double or stagger. They go for the reach. We quickly kick out. And now look at how much separation we have to shoot the three. Once again, this is a really close ball game. I hope you guys have been paying attention to the score. He has been involved on almost every single bucket That is how important this dude is to this team. Okay, and really quickly, before we get any further, like I said, hit the like button, hype the video, but most importantly, make sure you guys are subscribed, man. We are building a family, and I have had nothing but fun posting about Nikola Jokic. I don't plan on stopping anytime soon, okay? So if you guys are big fans of Jokic or the Nuggets or basketball, join the family. It's free, doesn't cost anything. A lot more content coming out over the next few weeks, months, years. We got you. The NBA season is in full swing, which means we all have a chance to over 1,000x our money during this year's NBA season. Now, before I get into my picks for tonight, I do want to show you a big offer that they're giving right now. If you use my promo code DUBS, they're going to give you a 100% match up to $100, which means if you put in 100, they're going to give you 100 to use on the sleeper app. If you put in 50, they're going to give you 50, right? It is an absolute cheat code. But what I am putting in for tonight is Giannis over 30 points. They're taking on Cleveland. He usually has really good games versus Cleveland. I think he is going to have a big night tonight. Probably will get to the free throw line a ton. I also like Evan Mobley to have a little bit more assists because they have Giannis guarding him majority of the time. He likes to kick out, draw double teams in certain areas of the floor. And I think he's going to have a lot of assist opportunities. We also can look at Khalil Ware versus the Knicks. I think he's going to have 10 or more points in this game. And this is 20 to win 70. You guys can obviously put more, put less, whatever you guys want. And again, use promo code DUBS. You'll get a $100 match deposit on your first deposit, depending on how much you put in. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in over 25 states, so check out Sleeper today. Another play here, Steven Adams versus Nikola Jokic. We got 3.3 on the shot clock here. And all we're going to do is, guess what? We're just going to pull up. We're going to jab. We're going to get our guy to just fall asleep a little bit, right? Just take your guard down ever so slightly. Get the ball. You're going to see quick jab, right? Right foot right there. Quick jab. Boom. Pull up. Easy money because the defender wasn't really ready. He doesn't get a full contest up. And once again, Nikola Jokic drops another shot, putting the team up by 4. 101, 97, 3:13 left to go in the ball game. That was actually a really big shot in this game. Other action that he was involved with. Again, I can make a full just Nikola Jokic breakdown if you guys want it. But I kind of wanted to cover the end of this game. And right here, up by 2 with about 54 seconds. We're going to try to set up this DHO between him and Cam Johnson. A DHO is essentially just a dribble handoff as we, boom, set the screen, hand the ball off this way. It doesn't really work out in their favor on this one. So we're going to revert to doing a little bit of a handoff to Jamal Murray. As then we go set the screen, create that two-man game, which is one of the most deadly two-man games you'll ever see in the NBA. And right here, you get this backside screen here from Cam Johnson. You get this screen as we're coming downhill. We're trying to either get a switch onto a smaller Reed Shepherd or make a miscommunication. We call it a missing assignment. If we get a missing assignment here and this guy overcommits to Cam Johnson, we get that good screen off. We might have a free lane to the bucket. Maybe you'll see some weak side or strong side stagger, but ultimately we should have a solid shot at the basket. So we actually fake the back screen. We drive in anyway, and they're all mixed up, right? They're all mixed up. No one knows what the heck they're doing on this play. Look at defensively. Right, we act like we're setting the back screen, and I think because our hand's on the backside, he is telling Reed Shepherd, he's pointing, right? He's basically saying, hey, you got to pick up on that. You got to pick up on that, rookie, right? He doesn't pick up on it. He does not give a flying, right? You guys know what I'm going to say. You don't care, right? Boom, Jamal Murray gets a lane. Nice finish at the basket. That is how it's done right there. Create the miscommunication. Great finish. And that game, I mean, that bucket right there pretty much put this thing out of reach. However, it didn't at the same time because Houston was, dude, they kept scoring. Ultimately, they do end up losing this ball game. Hit a couple of crazy shots at the end. Made it 110 to 109 with 5 seconds left. They end up hitting a couple of free throws. Ending this game at 112 to 109. Big win here for the Nuggets. And again, if you want another video where I specifically break down all of Nikola Jokic this game, we can do that. Comment down below part 2. I think they play again tomorrow, so most likely we won't have time. But if they win tomorrow, there'll probably be a part 2 tomorrow night for that game. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.